Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2, where we are playing as King Kroon the Incapable. And no, that is not an April Fool's joke, although that is where we are. Yes, in the last episode we got, as one of my watchers said, combat BS, because we got bested by somebody with way lower combat skill. But then again, I assume there's something of a random die roll that's included in that as well. But yeah, we got incapable because of combat. Now, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you once again for your comments, your suggestions and your questions, because each and every one of them is highly appreciated. I like to help you out and I like how you give me more information. This character has quite some historical significance, as has been told to me before, but I've also now been shown how well he did conquer in his life, which means that he also took quite a bit of a Varia, but if we will be able to do that, I do not know, because I don't know how long he will be able to live, considering he has -3 health from Incapable, and actually, well, is also a lunatic and a drunkard, and it's gonna be difficult keeping this guy alive. Because of his historical significance, I asked if people if they want me to undo this, and perhaps do then a mystical change to Slavic, but as, for instance, Black Ozui said, if I pronounce that correctly, yeah, that's too much cheating in my advantage, and I agree. So we won't do that. We will be playing as King Kroon, well, Khan Kroon, I should say, the Incapable, even if he's known as a wolf. But that was before he became incapable. And unfortunately, no, I cannot change the name. And yeah, this character won't be able to do it, but I also have been ushered a challenge by Jonathan Lee to get 87 kills. Well, that's quite a lot. That means our character will have to go into combat quite a lot. But I think one of the ways to do that is to get a lot of people in prison. But yeah, we'll have to see if his son lives up to that time. What we are going to do also is we're going to worship the ancestors. And we're going to try and, well, see if they will give us good health. Guide my sword in battle and we conquer my enemies. I won't be able to do that because I am fallen down. Let me get prosperity and growth for my realm then. From the ancestors. And we will, I guess, kill this lady for it. Yeah. There we go. May the ancestors bestow their blessings upon me. And there is our kill list, just growing one more time larger. I mean, it's not great, but yeah, it is growing. We apparently have a special minor title we can give away. Commanders. This guy. This guy has also a new ability I saw off camera, which is called Pillar of the Plains. Moral damage, moral defense, and combat in plains. This guy is amazing regarding that fact. So we're gonna give it to him. We're gonna give him a title, Venerable Elder. There you go, Venerable Elder. I thought I already made you that, to be honest. And that should take care of a few things. You are too young to currently be annoyed with me, even though you have a claim on Bulgaria. I've made you a loyal servant until 880, so long enough then this can be. And we need to see if we can change some laws before we die, if we can make that happen. First of all, we're a little bit behind, of course, with legalism. We're a little bit behind on points, but we would like to get off this Gavel kind. Despite, by the way, me being incapable, it doesn't mean we cannot wage war, because my council is quite happy with me. And, whoa, this changed rather rapidly. These guys had gone to Catholic. Conquered in war and was slain by this chap. Alright. In personal combat. Well, and once again, Pannonia is Slavic instead of being Catholic, but now they have created the Catholic guy over here, India Var here. And do you have a claim to the kingdom? No, you have a claim to this High Chiefdom, but that is something else. And this guy has turned Manichean, because he was Tengri, so that is also quite interesting. I almost thought for a moment this was Muslim, but that's me not looking properly. We're not going to attack Epirus. They're being protected by the Byzantine Empire and Serbia, but we could attack Serbia itself. Perhaps for Belgrade. that is, I believe, part of the new duchy of, of Rushka. Because nowadays, well, it's not a new duchy. This duchy was here before, but it used to be a 3-county duchy, and nowadays it is a 4-county duchy. And this is a new 3-county duchy over here as well. So that is quite interesting. And also Croatia has turned into 4. Slavonia used to be very stretched out, but now it has, it still has 3 counties, but now Sirmia has been added to it. Yeah, this area has undergone quite a few changes. We could also attack Gaelic, for instance. We do want to go up to Kiev if we ever want to go for our Slavic holy sites, which we do. Because that is kind of where we want to end up in the end. Under Slavic rule. So if we want to push up to her, let's push up to you. Declare war and the conquest of Gaelic. That could help out. And yeah, the council is still quite happy with me to push these type of matters. So let's summon everybody. Let's go over here. There's not a lot of forces as we had back then when we were more capable, because we have no longer as much martial. And no, I'm not about to put in a lot of gold for mercenaries for this warfare. We should be fine. So the question is this plains? Steppe. I don't know if that counts as plains. I mean, steppes tend to be rather plainish, but... Hey, who are you? Oh! You're being attacked now by 3 sides. And I guess this is a war where... Bessarabia... Wait, what's going on here? Defending against in the Gaelic Moldavian subjugation war, in the conquest of Parechin. So you want to get Parechin? That is really good. I personally enjoyed it, and the Magyars have gone to make him a tributary state. Okay, this is just getting out of hand. Boom! Take down this small little army first, and then we can move ourselves over here. You siege down Parechin. I'm fine with that. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. I apologize. Parechin? Might that be more astute? Recently I've had the good fortune and made quite a few bargains. At first I was the only some small spells and a new sword, but today I aided my steward in striking an excellent deal regarding provisions for our soldiers. Could it be the ancestors are guiding me? I know a good deal when I see it. +2 stewardship. Yeah, but I still have 0. Because I'm incapable. I also don't know how I make bargains when I'm incapable, but I guess that's a thing that's not that necessary to know. 74%, and you are also in prison. You're not willing to take peace though. My uncle has become a siege leader. I guess that's good. And stand down the troops. So then we can replenish, because I don't see him bouncing back. The Paulician heresy has appeared. Great, now we have Paulician, Orthodox, Tengri and Slavic in our country. It's not really handy. How are you doing? Are you still iconoclast? You're still iconoclast. Whoa, Orthodoxism is being pushed out by Iconoclast. That is interesting. Hey, and I saw another Monophyllite. This is also not uniform Orthodox. And they're under, of course, under Sunni control, so... Hey, Epirus is out, fighting you in the revolt against the rule of King Mislav of Epirus. Okay. Aww. I don't know how that war ended, but it ended, and it didn't end in the way I wanted to end. Yeah, let's call up from the vassals. they're now gonna de-siege that. Well, he has that now. Interesting, we could usurp that. Let's wait with that for a second, so that we can actually attack all the single county counts. Afterwards, immediately, declare 2 wars. You, my son, you are indolent, affectionate, and willful. That is just a poor combination in general, but let's get you for combat, because that's the best combination that I can give. They'll slowly start to respect me again. Second, to make a tributary state. Subjugation war. Yeah, we can't usurp the title anymore. That is annoying, but that's just... Which means that's really actually going to put a kink in my plan, because now I won't be able to attack the single county counts, I reckon, when this war is lost. Oh, and the Khazars are here as well. Well, we won this war. Khazaria, you're here over here as well. What is your war? What is your beef? What you're fighting the Byzantine Empire. Khazaria Byzantine subjugation war. Khazaria is actually fighting the Byzantine Empire to subjugate them. That's amazing. I shall like... My magnificent pet owl has finally taken her last breath. Although I have been... And by the way, that means 1 health down. Oh, that's bad for us. My magnificent pet owl has finally taken her last breath. Although I have been her guardian for a long time, now when it is time to send her off, I realize that perhaps she has always been watching over me. I shall light a pyre in her name. You perform a ceremony more official than most would expect for a pet. She was family and shall be buried next to my ancestors. Your pet shall have her name engraved on a rock for generations to remember. Or, it's no problem, I've already absorbed her soul. Woohoo! You seek out the highest balcony in Caravuna for a midnight flight. I guess that's because I'm insane? I shall light a pyre in her name. How is my son doing? Very bad, he became gluttonous. That is not a good trait. I don't like gluttonous. Excellent, he trained somebody to be a thing. Why don't you go for thrift so you can become diplomatic? Oh, abdominal pain. Alright. Oh, the Magyars are getting actually their... Uncouth, grooming and personal care are not exactly priorities for this character. Attraction opinion -10 and opposite trait opinion -5. That is a totally new trait. That is interesting. I have no idea what that means. What that's going to affect us. That's a strong kid in the Magyars. Strong is good. And there isn't much else to marry. That's weird. Really? Anything more in this age category? Yeah, but they are all, like, they don't have any... Wow, okay. We're gonna go for the older strong kid then. At the age of 5. Uncouth. It's just a general bad trait overall. As is gluttonous. My son really isn't that great. Not by a long shot. We could declare war over here again. Oh, what happened to Serbia? Rashka got spit out. Interesting, and Lombardy is also moved up. Lombardy kind of absorbed whatever was over here. Well, Serbia, I will declare war upon you then before you disappear into nothing for Belgrade. Because that would be a shame if we wouldn't be able to take opportunity over here. You're over here with like no troops. That's why Rashka got out. Independence War. He is being aided by one of his Mando. By his Duke, I should say. This is gonna be interesting. These 12 men are apparently... He is gonna distract and get in there, and then hopefully we'll be in time to actually pounce on them. Yeah, we are. Okay. You are locked into Belgrade. Right, we had to cross the river, but that worked out. Rashka is immediately attacking them. In the Rashka-Serbian subjugation war, I guess Rashka is gonna be the new Serbia. Okay. Fine by me. I'm just gonna siege this down for one moment. And then we're gonna go over here. There you go. 100% war score. Goodbye. Stand down the army. Wow, and I think the Byzantine Empire are getting their asses kicked. Yeah, that is amazing to see. I really had kind of hoped that my son would have turned out better. Oh, he became brave! Nice! He became brave, so perhaps we can make him into a combat character. He really needs to get rid of gluttonous though. Which strangely enough does not affect his combat skill. I'm sorry to say, but I think if you are slightly rotund, you're going to have a little bit issues with moving around. We have some venerable elders. Good. We have a commander we are allowed to name. I'm gonna name my son actually on that. And my son has now become my regent. Which is actually bad for us because then we can't hold any more territories. I really like this new system of being able to tell where an army goes and that they can't stop their movement. It is such an excellent addition to the game. And it was already so long in EU4. I don't know why it took this long to get it into CK2. Alright. Orthodox Uprising. Kind of wonder if with an Orthodox Uprising, if we... they probably haven't changed it like like EU4, then your country turns from one to another. Let's go with Intrigue, because you're amazing at it, even if you have no good skills in it, but it's kind of interesting. You want... Is that your son? Kulku Furt. No, this Kulkauri Furt. To marry my daughter that I just am raising. Who are you? You are... The Kaganet of... No, you're too small there. Sorry. It is a decent offer. But not amazing. And I think what has just happened. Bertas. Nomad tributary of Kaganga of Bertas. Is this your heir? Right now it is. That seems better because that's right next to the Magyars. And yeah, folks, Khazaria just won. The Byzantine Empire is destroyed. Has been overrun by the nomads, the Tangerine nomads of Khazaria. That is nuts. Alright, and you are going to be executed. Whoop. And that increases my kill list again. So that's a way to really get a lot amount of kills. Just imprison a ton of people. But wow, Khazaria, you've gone crazy. Do we have a link to you? That is... Oh, that's the Magyars that we've just allied ourselves with. Of Ashina blood. That would actually combine two bloodlines. It might actually be better than putting... You know what? Break betrothal. They're not gonna like that, I know. They now hate me. Who's imprisoned you? Oh, the hunter. Huppelpup, by the way, what I just used is kind of Dutch. Yeah, she's in prison, so I can't do anything about that. But I'm gonna change a few things. Ashina, I want, or Khazaria, the Ashina line. I would arrange a betrothal between you and my heir. You will not do this. Political concerns. Ah, that is unfortunate. Do you have any siblings that you will let me marry to? Into the Greek line in order to get some... Yeah, and would this even be allowed even if she's club-footed? No. But you don't like him too much. Neither do you. But I won't be able to steal you away. I might get her to come to us. I will leave my heir for a moment untitled. And I'm going to usurp this. As I said before. So that now we can say... We cannot declare on war if we have any raised army levies. Yeah, I don't want any raised army levies. Thank you. You, declare war. This war and declare war here. If my council allows it. They do. So we have now a double war and can expand over there. That looks good. But wow, I want Khazaria indeed to be on our side. I will then, for this son, the second son, I want the strong girl again. If they're willing to do so, because I kind of did type of kind of break the betrothal. Where are you? She immediately, does somebody immediately took in her hand? Where is she? What? The previous betrothal of my... Hold on. Strong. There she is. They are still willing to do that. Okay, so we'll give it to my second son. Because I would love to combine two bloodlines. So I really would like Khazaria over here. I'm a little worried even that Khazaria might overrun us. Khazaria aggression is on the all-time high, man. The diligent Khan Krum, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I have decided to accept your suggestion to the betrothal of Prince Tingis and Jens Rosa. Sure. Now let's stand these guys down. Who needs to go in hiding? Myself. People want to kill me. Not unexpected. And I can't really do anything about that. Because I'm kind of incapable. I'm kind of lying on the ground, not doing much. There's a new commander. Perfect. And yeah, I know. Thanks to my wise stewardship of Prague, the local thieves guild has been eradicated. Oh, we had really bad events going on here apparently. But wow, yeah, that Khazaria rules over the Byzantine Empire. That is a definite change. This is a powerful Khazaria. He also has way too many vassals, so I think there are things going to break apart. But that's just going to break the Byzantine Empire into small little pieces, which we then can overrun. This is a crazy game. Okay, so my son. No, where are you? I'm gonna put my son in to lead this army. And you're gonna handle these guys. And this army, oh, no, this army, thank you very much. You cannot unite anymore. Oh, interesting. That's probably because of the trigger that you have to complete your movement. You, and you, and you are going to go up there. Why are you commander? I don't know. So my son will do this battle. Unfortunately, we just don't get any report of that. My son, how did you do? You didn't lose anything. You also didn't get any duel experience, so... Boom, victory was had. And we are storming on in over here. Now we actually have obtained ourselves a second duchy title, but that's allowed. So I guess that will go to my second son, who will be married to the Magyars. So perhaps we can do some crazy inheritance war issue over there. Peace has been obtained. You are no longer ours, and this is indeed a vassal limit issue. Guess we're gonna have to give out little lands to my younger sons. Alright, and you... Did we actually fight you? I assume we did, because I assume you are the original one. Yeah, it is. Oh, and we have become threatening anyways. Oh, but we are a threat of 5.6%. That's not a lot, man. Okay. You, darling, you have no clue on the world. Let's teach you some humility. And you, my boy, you can go for consensus considering your stewardship. We have 2 counties that we do not hold. Build a new holding and destroy the tribal settlement. Is that possible? Only if I have enough cash, which I do not own right now. It's not possible over here, but it is possible over there. That's interesting. Nonetheless, look at Bulgaria. We have grown quite a bit under King Krum the Incapable. And what has happened over here? Kiev. You have Kiev now, and you have Drevliana, which is a new one. It's a titular title. How the heck did you get a titular title? Interesting. You arrange a betrothal between her and my youngest heir of 6. Will not consider marrying infidels. That's okay. Alright. Hey, Saxony. That is a new king. Conquered in a war? Yeah, I was wondering what's going on. It was Slavic. Then you got elected, but then you conquered it back in a war. You are once again Germanic pagan. Okay, so the Germanics have once again taken over Saxony. How's West Francia doing under Pepin? Pepin just came into being. He is dynastic kinslayer. This is also interesting. Baptized by Pope Stephanus III. Monthly prestige increase in a monthly piety and Christian opinion. Awesome. But he is excommunicated. That feels really weird. But yeah, that's one of the new cool mechanics that is possible. Baptizing. But yeah, we of course don't have that. Crowned by Cardinal Tato. That's even better. Effects of artifacts? Alright. Can I see what artifact... Okay, if I click on it, I do not go to the artifact. That's still over here in the treasury. Interesting. Whoa, Christian defensive pact against Khazaria. What's going on here? A lot of defensive pact against Khazaria. We haven't joined it yet. And now I notice that there is a little bit of a war against the tyranny. Right. Hey, now that this is happening, what about your daughter with my son? Oh, come on, you know you want to. I really want to combine these two bloodlines. Epirus. Your protection is a lot less than it used to be. That is what I am concerned with. And you are dealing with a defending against the Khazarian revolt, against a tyranny. But that's just only this small little territory, and I don't see the use of doing much about that yet. I also really should try and get wives for my youngest sons, who I will now then give territory to. Is this the Khaganate of Bulgaria? The Khaganate of Bulgaria? What? Burtos. That's considered Bulgaria. What? Now it says that's a little weird. But we already have one link to it, but that's vice versa. So I guess we're going to do double dip. I'm saying arrange betrothal with my youngest son. They'll take that. Call my court physician at once, and I wish I could do something over here, but I can't. We are not Slavic yet, so we can't really get that done. Now, you are ready. And you are in battle. You got yourself a little herd there, did you? Now, and this son should be married to her, who has a claim on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grant then the title Bratislav to this son, which undoes my, which does remove my ability to actually make these territories non-tribal, but we have to give some stuff away now to non-inheriting sons at the moment. And so you are the heir to the county of Belgrade, that's fine. County of Gaelic, that's fine. And the county of Prague, that is not fine. I don't want you to inherit Prague. I rather would have you inherit this. So let's search for a wife for you. That's the Pashnex again. That's close. We could do that. Huh. Uncouth again. That's another. Yeah. I mean, the prestige-wise, it's quite fine. So let's just do this. Sukseva, that's yours now. Congratulations. And it's not a strong girl. So at least we're gonna get some strong into our line. And we have very limited options to whom we can marry. You, do you have a daughter that's of any quality that's decent? Not really. Anything else we can do? Dulo and the Bulgar. On the other side. Yeah, sure. Let's get that as well. And then we'll grant that title of Gaelic to you. And then I'm interested to see what you will get. Heir to the Khaganate of Bulgaria, Duchy of Karvuna, Mazembria and Constantania. But who is then going to get heir to the Duchy of Moldavia? That is not bad because Moldavia is over. This is Moldavia normally. Wait, what? No, that's a different duchy. Where? Oh, that's this one. Okay, that's a little weird then. Because then Moldavia is gonna get... Gavelkind, how I adore you. Not. Perhaps I should give Gaelic away? No, because that's already... This son can get Gaelic quite easily. So let's give you then grant the title Moldavia. I mean, you're just a two-county duke, but you're a dukedom. Well, that is better. You just have to... Your uncle might be a little annoyed, but that's just it. Ooh, and he no longer is very touched. Yeah, things are... Can't really improve my opinion with him probably anymore, can I? Nope, because I'm quite incapable. Okay, so Prince of Bulgaria not inheriting that. Carvuna, Mazembria. Who is going to inherit Prague? Jensepi Dulo. Oh! Shoot, I have another son I didn't realize. Whoops. Yeah. Well... We might just take that terrain away from him. Because that is a continuous terror. Or no, I will give you Belgrade. Let's just get you a wife as well. And then we're going to have to end the episode. I'm sorry it's going to be a little bit of the marriage game right now. But I need to try and maintain somewhat inheritance issue. Actually, oh, I saw there an Avar available. That could get us some... Yeah. Why does it say Canada Bulgaria constantly? That's kind of annoying. And that's beneath this guy. We already have links with that. She is brawny and ambitious though. She will make a good wife. But then again, this girl isn't half bad either. And that's a little closer to home. So yeah, we'll take that. And then you, my son, you're gonna get Belgrade. Congratulations. And now I'm curious who's gonna get... Carvuna Mazembria, he's still not gonna get Prague. That's gonna go to Kano Dulo. Tigis, Insepi, Shukli, Sheila, Kano Dulo? Who is Kano Dulo? Oh, is that him? Yeah. You're not supposed to be... Oh, because he has also... Oh, don't want that either. But he is... I thought he won't inherit because he is... No, we'll have to see if we can revoke that title. It's the best thing I can do right now. And with that, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna end the episode. I hope you enjoyed. King Krum the Incapable is actually still managing to quite get some territories and make Bulgaria stronger. And readying ourselves for possible Khazarian aggression because holy heck, the Khazars. They're nasty right now. Say thank you for watching and remember, great peril yields great beauty.